What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply Lindsay P here. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're returning, like I said, hey girl, nice to see you. Welcome back. Today, y'all, I am super excited about today's video. It is the Sephora Spring VIB sale. I haven't shopped really at Sephora since the last VIB sale, so I'm just excited because I've been holding out all of the bigger releases. I haven't gotten them, just waiting for this time of year. So you guys already know, you've seen the title. This is going to be my Sephora 2020 VIB sale recommendations. Let me just give y'all the dates and the discount and all that before we get into the video. If you are Rouge, you will receive 20% off your purchase, and the dates are April 17th through May 1st. If you are VIB, you will receive 15% off your purchase, and the dates are April 21st through April 29th. And if you are an insider, you'll receive 10% off your purchase, and the dates for you are April 23rd through April 27th. Okay, so some of the items I have and some of them I've run out of. So if I don't have them, I will put the card or the picture somewhere on the video. I am gonna try to go in order in which I use the products. If you see me looking down, it's because I have the products here in front of me, and or I have a list. All right, y'all, so the first item that I'm going to recommend, I don't actually have it, but it is the Tatcha Essence. Y'all, it's really expensive. It's like 90 bucks, but it works so good. If you guys know, an essence is kind of like a pre-step that you can do before toner or your serums. And what it does is kind of allow the skincare products that you're using to sink even deeper into your pores, and therefore allow them to work a little bit more effectively. I love the Tatcha Essence. I've tried a couple other ones, but at this point, I have just decided that that's gonna be my pick. And I know she's pricey, but that's why we waited for the sale to purchase her. So I will be repurchasing the Tatcha Essence during this sale. All right, y'all. The next item you guys already know is this here serum. This is the Sephora Vitamin C and E Super. Oh no, that's French. Okay, Ultra Glow Serum from the Sephora collection. I have gone through maybe like 3 of these now, and I will certainly be picking this up during the sale. It has definitely helped with some of my dark spots or hyperpigmentation, and yeah, I would recommend this. Now, this is only like $20 full price, so be smart about how you're using this discount. If you have a little bit of a higher end vitamin C serum that you'd like to try, this, I would get that over this at this point. But if you're looking for a more affordable option, this is definitely a good pick. On the higher end side, again with Tatcha, their vitamin C serum as well, I'll leave a picture right here. That one's really good too. Okay, another item that I have been loving and 100% recommend is this The Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. This is my second bottle, and very similar to the vitamin C serum. This has helped a lot with my hyperpigmentation and discoloration, like around my mouth and stuff like that, and then fading any acne scars I might have, or settling down like active acne. And I would 100% recommend that you pick this up if you suffer from any of those things: acne, hyperpigmentation, or need to fade any like scarring. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about, I have some sample size of these products because I ran out and then used my points to get a whole bunch of samples until the sale, is this Pharmacy Honey Potion face mask. I'll put a picture again of the, you know, full-size product here. I love this face mask. I will never be without it. Honey is good for a lot of things. It's an antioxidant. It's good for healing properties. It's good for brightening the skin. And this mask really does it all. I use it all year round, but definitely in the fall and winter, this like saves my skin because I get drier. But yeah, I would 100% recommend that you pick this up. Along with that mask, their Clean Bee Cleanser is another really good cleanser. It is super gentle, takes off the makeup effectively. I highly recommend that you pick that up. While we're talking about makeup cleansing, this is the Caudalie makeup removing cleansing oil. This little skinny bottle actually lasted me a really long time. I like this oil. It's not like too thick. It takes off the makeup really well. I don't have to tug and pull at my skin with a makeup cloth, and I really enjoy this. So I would 100% again recommend picking up this at the Sephora VIB sale this time around. It also smells really good, so at the end of the day, long day, the aroma is nice. It has a nice aroma. Along with this, back to pharmacy. Y'all can tell I love pharmacy a lot. Their Clean Bee Balm, or their cleansing balm, the green one, I'll put it again in the cards. Pick up this, pick up that. They work really well. I like the balm a little bit more than this, but if you tend to like an oil, I would definitely say go with this one. All right, y'all, so what else I got? I would also recommend this Origins Ginseng Energizing Boost Gel Moisturizer. This is such a nice moisturizer, guys. In the morning, the smell, it smells like ginger and oranges, which I love ginger. So in the morning, the smell really helps kind of awaken me and get me on my day and get the day started. I also feel like my skin looks so good whenever I wear this moisturizer. Whenever I wear it by itself with like no makeup and stuff, I tend to get compliments like, oh, your skin looks so glowy. Because I have oily skin, I also like that this isn't like heavy, it's not greasy, it's just an overall great moisturizer. And if you haven't tried it, then I don't know where you've been, because she's a banger. Along with Origins, the other thing that I like is their Origins Ginseng like moisturizing body butter or body lotion. Oh, that smells so good, guys. It smells so good. I remember when I first bought that, Tay and I ran through the first jar in like 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. Like, I had to repurchase it again. So I think this sale I might buy a couple of them. Like, I have not found a body butter that does it for me the way that this body butter does it for me. So if you haven't tried it, I, again, just like everything, recommend checking it out during this sale. Keep it on with the skincare. Now, y'all know we need to have sunscreen. If you're not using sunscreen, sis, I don't know what's going on. Don't get into them. You need to be using sunscreen on a daily basis. And the sunscreen that I would recommend is this Ultra Sheer Physical Daily Defense by Drunk Elephant. This is SPF 30, and it works really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, when you first put it on, it does have that like purpley tint, but after about 5 minutes, you can't see it, and it lays beautifully under makeup, doesn't break me out, and it just really does the job. I noticed, again, once I started using this daily, the dark marks and things like that started to fade a bit faster. So protect yourself, protect your skin, and get you some of this SPF during this sale. Next product is so loved and abused that the name has just completely been, it's gone, it's written off, but I'm sure you guys have seen this, you know what it is. This is the Jouer Lip Enhancer Lip Balm. I love this lip balm. I know a lot of people love the Laneige lip balm. That's a nice one too, but I think I prefer this one over it. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency, and it moisturizes my lips really, really well. So if you're in the market for a lip balm this sale, I would say try this one. All right, y'all, so that is basically everything in my like skincare category. Next, I'm gonna move on to part 2, which is the makeup. And I'm gonna start with primers. So the first primer that I would recommend, and this is more of a recent find for me, listen, she gets the job done, okay? This is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I feel like no one's talking about this primer, and this is a beautiful pore filling primer. Do I have this on today? I can't remember if I have this on today, but usually what I would do is kind of fill in, press it in right here along my cheeks, along my nose, and kind of like right in here where I get oily. And she's gorgeous. It fills the pores and mattifies the skin, but it's not too mattifying that if you have dry skin, you would like hate this. I think dry skin people can still use this, and it gives you like the most porcelain finish. She's it. And y'all can tell I love Tatcha, but the Silk Canvas and this are pretty much the same thing, and I think this is like almost $20 less. It works great. I have no complaints. I would 100% repurchase this and 100% recommend this. I bought this off of the recommendation of Kyra Knox, if you guys follow her on YouTube, and have fallen in love ever since. And I think for me that this would replace my Tatcha Silk Canvas. I 100% recommend that you at least try it out. Next primer that I have is this sample size of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and y'all can see I'm like down to the bottom. I love this primer. I think it's a good primer for all skin types. That tacky consistency that it offers definitely helps the makeup lay and stick, and it won't budge, it won't move. It has that hydrating aspect, so it won't dry your skin out, but it gives you longevity. If you've questioned picking this up, I really don't know why. And if you haven't tried it out, you've been like under a rock all this time, sis. Wake up, join the rest of us. And I would totally recommend picking this up during the sale. The last primer that I have is an oldie but a goodie, and y'all can tell that she is very loved because I'm basically out. But this is the Hangover RX Primer. I find that since I have oily skin, overdoing it on the matte products isn't ideal because it just makes my skin produce more oil. So I usually try to go in with something hydrating like this or the Milk. But this primer, y'all, I love this primer. It is basically like a moisturizer. It goes on like a moisturizer. It gives your skin a nice glow, keeps it looking hydrated, but doesn't make me look oily. And it does also keep my skin looking refreshed. It looks nice. My makeup lasts. It's everything I need in a primer. So if you're looking for something to kind of do it all, like a one-stop shop, I would totally recommend that you check out this Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. All right, next I'm gonna go into foundations, and I have 4 for you guys. I love these. So the first one is none other than the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I am in the shade Dark 1 in Manassas, and this is just my favorite foundation. Like, I want to say if I could only wear one, it will probably be this one, just because you can like build it up to like full beat glam, or you could tone it down to running errands, taking the kids to the park, going to the mall, like not really doing too much, brunch, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Hopefully once we get out of quarantine, this is the foundation for you. It's a staple in a lot of people's kits and a lot of people's favorites for a reason. So that's the first one. The second foundation is another one of my all-time favorites. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. She is on the pricier side of $64, so if you've ever wanted to try it out, get it while it's on sale. I'm in the shade 11.5, and this foundation is literally perfection in a bottle, if you ask me. That is why so many people use it for weddings and like big events like that. I love this foundation. I would never be without it. You get a decent amount, and just like the NARS one, maybe this is a little bit more glam, like a step up, but I mean, just gorgeous foundation. Highly recommend it. If you have not bit the bullet and have not tried it, try it now. All right, y'all are gonna kill me. Like, this heifer just all these expensive foundations, but I mean, it's a sale. This is the time to pick up the expensive foundations. This is not the time to get, you know, the foundations that you would normally $30, $40. Like, no, we trying to save coin. Okay, so don't kill me, don't come for me in the comments, but y'all already see it. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection, these names, foundation. And I am in the shade Deep 30, y'all. Y'all, again, love this foundation. It is a light to medium coverage, but the finish though is unlike anything I have ever seen before. I don't know what Auntie Pat put in here. I don't care what she put in here. It is so beautiful, and for the price, like I said, this is now the time to kind of get some of those more luxury or more higher end, you know, things that make you clutch your pearls a little bit when you see the price tag and you like, oh. But how my bills are set up and how, you know, I'm trying to do this and that, now's the time to say, okay, I can get that at a discount. Auntie Pat, do yourself a favor and pick up this foundation if you haven't already. Okay, the last foundation that I have is this Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, and it has a SPF of 15. Full cover, oil, shine free control. Such a gorgeous foundation, guys. It's the one that I'm wearing today, actually. And if you want matte, like matte, this is it, okay? She's not gonna move. This is the sale to pick up the matte products, girl, because summer is coming and this will be your best friend. And the range, Bobbi Brown always comes through for us. So the range of colors, I'm sure you'll find it. I am in the shade Almond, which is the number 7. The finish of the foundation is absolutely gorgeous. People were talking about this for a hot minute, and then for some reason, they stopped talking about it. Well, not for some reason. New things come out, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this should 100% be in more people's like staples. I don't know why anyone would ever put this down. While I was reviewing my cart of things that I'm planning on purchasing during the sale, I'm so happy I tried this foundation today, because I was about to bite the bullet on a couple other foundations and I was like, I don't need it. This does everything that I need a matte foundation to do. And if you haven't tried it, I 100% recommend that you do. So those are my foundation recommendations. I have 2 concealers that I would recommend picking up during this sale. Now, along with the Giorgio Armani foundation, I recently, like in the last year, end of last year, picked up the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer. I'm wearing the concealer today, guys, and it's a beautiful concealer. I did my makeup at like 6 this morning, and it is now currently 5 o'clock, and I think like it's not creasing. My under eyes look flawless. It's a beautiful, beautiful concealer. If you can find your shade, a shade that works for you, because the shade range is but the product itself, it's gorgeous. That's it. Do yourself a favor and pick that up. And then, of course, this should not be a surprise to you guys, but my next recommendation are the Fenty Beauty concealers. I love these concealers. I literally use them every day. I use the shade 440 to color correct, and then 420 if I want like a more natural highlight, and 410 if I'm feeling a little bit more adventurous. During the sale, I might try to pick up the shade 385 for if I want like a beat. But yeah, I love these concealers. They're so creamy. To me, they're very comparable to the NARS concealers. I highly recommend that you pick these up. Even probably getting like a nice shade for contouring. If you haven't, I don't know where you been. So those are all of my complexion products. The next set of things that I have are powders, so let's dive into that. Setting powders, I have 2 recommendations. The first one would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, and I use this shade Deep Peach. This is a beautiful setting powder, guys. I love the color. Can you guys kind of see? It's like not stark yellow, but it's just very suitable. I have this on today and no complaints. The other setting powders that I'd like to recommend are the Huda Beauty setting powders. Y'all, this is Facetune in a little pack right here. I mean, I have two shades. I have the shades Kunafa for under the eyes, and then Cinnamon Bun for if I want to set all over the face. If you've seen these powders floating around before, you know they do have a fragrance. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, I would skip out on these. Maybe just use the Anastasia powders. But like a faux filter finish. They brighten beautifully. I love the finish of these powders. So I highly recommend that you try these. Okay, so moving on from the setting powders, I have two pressed powders that I'd like to recommend. And the first, of course, this will probably be in every single recommendation video. Y'all already know this is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. If you're an old school makeup lover, you know about the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I actually prefer this over the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and it works beautifully. Any harsh edges that you might have in your makeup, this blurs it out. I love this, and I hope that Sephora never discontinues it. I know that was a rumor a while back. I think they've wised up a little bit. This is a gorgeous powder, and you should definitely try it during the sale. The other powder that I have to mention, again, should not come as a surprise. I think this was also on my last favorites. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Air Flawless Finishing Powder. You guys, I think you guys can pretty much tell that everything I really enjoy is Facetune in a bottle. This is a gorgeous powder, beautiful for touch-ups. I think that you 100% should get this, and it's on the pricier side, so now is the time to pick it up. The last thing that I have to recommend is this face palette. This does not get enough love. I don't understand. I really don't. But this is the Sephora Pro Face Palette. I have mine in the shade Deep. But this is literally everything that you need in a palette. You have your deeper contour chiseling shade right here, this bronzer shade right here, and these shades are not picking up well. If you are of deeper complexions, these will work for you, okay? You have a nice blush topper or highlighter here. These two ones, I use this one almost every single day. It's a nice peachy coral. You have this nice like berry-esque, I don't know. It's a beautiful blush, guys. And then this fun pop of color here, which is like a dual monochromatic like highlighter or blush topper, depending on your mood. If you are of deeper complexion, every single one of us needs one. If you're a woman of color, you need a red and you need an orange blush, okay? And then you have your staple gold highlight, which, I mean, this is everything you need. I don't know why no one is talking about this. I just don't get it. I literally use this palette every single day, guys. I'm not kidding. Every single time I sit down to do my makeup, this palette gets picked up, and I barely even made a dent in it. Like, it's so slept on. 100% recommend that you guys check this out during the sale. All right, y'all, so those are my Sephora VIB 2020 spring sale recommendations. If you guys are interested in trying out any of these products, please let me know down in the comments. If you're shopping the sale, let me know. If you're not shopping the sale, that's okay. I know that we're in tough times now, and I just feel like I should end this video with a little caveat. Don't feel pressured to shop the sale if you don't have to, but I figured this was a nice reminder of like, oh my God, this is something normal, something that happens every year, and kind of just a video to take our mind off of things and just talk about what we love, which is beauty products and makeup. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you join the family. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I will see you in the next one. God bless.